It is time for the hottest TV show with Mr. Donnell Ballard. You never know who's going to be a guest on the show. That's right. Get ready, FTDJ. Say get ready. The #1 community program, Mr. Donnell Ballard, as he talk about what is going on in the community. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it too. Mr. Donnell Ballard, Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. to around Fort Worth. You already know that you're tuned in to the hottest show when it comes down to what is going on in the community. If it's the today's top story news, Donnell Ballard got it first right here on Around Fort Worth. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it too. Get ready, it is going down. It's time for us to get ready for Donnell Ballard. Woo! All right, y'all, man. Welcome to Around Fort Worth, brand new talk show right here on WDBS TV. We have a very special guest with us. We got Carol, our community leader in Grand Prairie, is live with us right now. It's been a crazy week. I want you to talk about it, Carol. Carol, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I am doing fine, Dornell. I'm very, very blessed.
Yes. You know we got to talk about this because yesterday was a crazy day. You guys got the verdict, and when you find out about the verdict of being 10 years, what was going on through your mind when you heard about that?
What was going on my mind, it allowed me to realize that we have not gotten anywhere when it comes to this justice fight. I realized that we have a long way to go.
Yes,
I realized that organizers, pastors, leaders, citizens, that all of us with a crowd, we're going to have to come together.
Yes.
And we're going to have to get this movement in the way of how they did it when Martin Luther King was alive, and Malcolm X, and Harriet Thomas, and you got Rosie Parks. That all how they come together and they start marching. We need police reforms all over this country.
Yes.
From Dallas to Grand Prairie to Fort Worth, throughout all of this states.
Yes,
in this country.
You are so right. I want to ask you this because you was actually in the courtroom when they read the verdict. Let's talk about the first one, not the second day, but the first day when the jury came back after they deliberated the verdict that she was not guilty. I mean that she was found guilty. What was going on through your mind when this verdict came back?
When the verdict came back, myself, who's an activist, and other activists, we were in the hallway, and so they were very intense of us waiting. There was a lot of security, police officers within the hallway too, and that's how we knew that they had the verdict back. And we were so excited. We felt like it was history.
Right.
That a white woman police officer finally was convicted, even though the year before that, Roy Oliver was a white police officer who killed Jordan Edwards.
Right.
And he was convicted under Faith Johnson. And this time it was under John Crusoe as DA. So we were excited. It was like a celebration. It was like a relief.
Right.
But we also had to come down, and we said to one another, we must wait till the sentencing phase.
Yeah, you know what? You make a great point when you say that, because I had put it all out on Facebook yesterday that this is before they made the second verdict. But I had put it out on Facebook. I said, I know she's gonna get some time now, and I know we finally gonna be able to finally have justice for black people across the country. And my friend, she texted me and she said, wait a minute now, hold on now, don't get excited yet. And I said, why you say that? She said, because she may not get what we think she gonna get. I said, I think they gonna be fair with her. And come to find out, when the verdict came in, it was 10 years. And to me, it was like a slap in the face for black people all across the country. Not just black, not just them, but it was a slap in the face all across the country about that. What are your thoughts on that?
I would have to agree with you 100% and one.
Mm-hmm.
That it was a slap in the face. It was like a move back,
right,
of how we are still enslaved when it comes to the justice system.
Yeah, you're right.
It reflects that to realize that this system of laws, amendments, the Constitution, that was written by prejudice, racist, KKK, white men who were slave owners. These laws that were written, they try to use it in this day. And back then, when those laws was written,
you're right.
In the jail system, the way it was set up, the jails was set up to catch the slave who ran away after they were free.
And you're right, sister. I want to ask you this too, because a lot of people was disturbed, and I was disturbed when the young 18-year-old man asked the judge if he can give Amber Geiger a hug. I was very disturbed, and you can see on video where how tight they was hugging, and people was like, "Wow, I can't believe it." And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was very, very disturbed by. And I'm a Christian. I'm gonna be real. I'm a Christian, but as a Christian, that disturbed me. I was so upset this morning on Facebook, Carl. I'm not gonna lie. I just had to tell people how I really feel, because I thought that was wrong. And I also, Carl, I thought about this. What message are we sending to our young black men and women across the country? What message are we sending to police department all across the country? Let's talk about that.
Well, we must realize that they are from an island, and it's called St. Lucia's. This is America. America in this country was the only country that had slaves for the color of their skin. The hate towards blacks in America was because of their skin color. Okay? There were slaves biblically, but they were not hate because of their skin color. The white people, white man, did the slave trade. They made money. They made a profit off of us, hating us and beating us. So you have someone with a different religion background, okay, who believes in what they believe in. And so you cannot allow, and even their justice system is not like the justice system here in the country of America. So he's coming from a child view, he's coming from the religion view, and he's coming from the laws that he's used to in the little that he know from St. Lucia. And so it should have never been allowed. His attorney should have, and they're just civil rights attorneys. Let me let you realize that Lee married Benjamin Crump and Darrell Washington was only their civil rights lawyer. They're not his attorneys. The prosecutor was the attorney that was speaking for them, the white prosecutor was. That who's the DA, they were working for them at that time. So Lee Merritt and Benjamin Crump didn't really know that he was going to say that. They were sitting in the audience like everybody else in the courtroom. Okay, and so they were not representing, they only represented them on the civil rights space. So the pastor, my understanding, did advise. And so I don't have to go on.
Let me ask you this, because you was in the courtroom yesterday. What was the reaction that you was getting from the people on the outside? What was the reaction when they found out that this young man hugged this former Dallas police officer?
Once again, I was on the outside. So when I found that out, they were outraged. A lot of the activists didn't understand. They didn't understand why. Why would you do that? They didn't understand a whole lot of stuff, because you got to understand, you have mothers who have children that have been shot and killed down by police officers, and yet their cases have not even had justice. You have people who had injustice happen to them. So all kinds of hurt, pain, and disappointment is going on inside of them of relief, because they felt like the day before when they found her guilty, but this is getting ready to be home. And for you guys to hug them when they done lost their sons and they've not gotten justice from this, they're like outraged by it. How dare you all? You guys are going to use this big high-profile case and make it seem like that a murder gets hugs?
Yeah, thank you. And then on top of that, I don't know about you, Carol. I'm 48. I never ever seen a judge give a ballot to a murder. Not only give a ballot to a murder, but I never ever seen a judge go and hug on a murder. Let's talk about that.
John Crusoe, the DA, said for himself, out of all the years, him being a judge as a DA right now, this year, he's never ever seen anything like that either in his life. And so that was not ethical. It was showing that you are picking. And it goes back again, how justice should be justice for all. You can't pick and choose who gets Bibles.
You're right.
Who gets hugs. Because I don't think she'll do that if he was a black man.
No, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. I agree with you on that. She wouldn't do that at all, and they wouldn't allow her to do that.
Oh no, she would have been asked to sit down.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that she did that tells me she broke the rule. There is a now the word on the street is that there's a religion group that's getting ready to file a complaint up against the judge, saying that what the judge did was out of control and shouldn't have never happened, especially about the Bible. This is a religion choice organization that's getting ready to file a lawsuit. So we're going to be hearing a lot about this. And if you notice, this is playing out on all the TV stations across the country. Everybody's talking about what this 18-year-old young man did, what his father said. Because another thing that disturbed me also is the fact that his father said he wants to be friends with Emma Geiger. Now, who says that?
You know, a lot of that has to do with the country, the cultures of the upbringing and their belief. And so we got to look at that. They live on an island. Their culture, their upbringing. A lot of them is some of them smoke marijuana day in and day out, and they go to church. I'm not saying this is the case with the Bolton John family, but you have people that come from St. Louis, just like Jamaica or some point, and what they do is they believe in smoking marijuana before you go to church. They believe in smoking marijuana before you go to church. They have different religion that they believe in. So it's about the culture of how he thinks. They don't represent America. We as leaders, we as activists, we as pastors, bishops, it is our responsibility to make sure that it's justice for all in this country. It's our responsibility to push reforms. It's our responsibility to make sure that we get what we need in this country for us and nobody else.
You are so right. Now I want to say this also because I watched Fox News last night, and I was so proud of you. I seen you up there speaking out for the black community, saying that you were saying enough is enough, and we must. I seen everybody clapping for you and clapping behind you. They was you could tell the whole community was proud to see you get up there and speak up for the black community, saying that we got you know, you was out there. You was saying that we need justice. We need justice, and you was. I was so proud of you, Carolyn.
Right. I'm just, I give that glory to God because it was not a prepared speech. And it is time for us all to come together throughout this whole metroplex.
Right.
And we fight for justice and stand for justice for all people.
Let me ask you
enough is enough.
And you're right, Kurt. Let me ask you this real quick. Because this morning, I'm not even gonna lie. One thing about y'all know I keep it real when it comes down to what's going on in the community. And Carol will tell you that too. What I'm disturbed about is why is it that our Christian people are I mean, I understand you're supposed to forgive. I never say you're supposed to forgive. But me personally, it would be hard for me to forgive somebody that has murdered my child. You murdered this is my only child. You murdered my only child. And it would be hard for me. Now, I'm not saying that it would never happen. But the fact that my other son will be saying stuff that he said, and then we got the Christian people who are saying that they didn't see nothing wrong with it. What do you say to those Christian people out there, and what message are we sending to authorities across the country? Let's talk about that.
Well, you know what? The Bible teaches us, in Matthew 18, that we must forgive. In Luke, the teaching us, that we must forgive, one another. We got to forgive. Mm-hmm. And so, you can forgive somebody, but you don't have to forgive. And there's a difference in that. Mm-hmm. And so Jesus knew that Judas was going to betray him, and Peter was going to deny him. Mm-hmm. And so it's showing forgiveness even between the people who persecuted Jesus. He said, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so you can forgive, but you don't have to forgive. Okay, but if that's their way of healing.
But some people will argue with you on that. You do know that, Carol. Some people will say that how can you forgive and forget and not forget? Then some people will say you're not forgiving. What do you say to those people out there that say you got to forgive and forget? What do you say to those people out there?
But see, I would tell them that forgiveness is a fundamental of God. Mm-hmm. These are the people that I'm talking about that's in the Word of God that's supposed to be men and women of God. Mm-hmm. Now, throughout the Bible, God does describe to be slow to anger, also to abide with love by forgiving. Mm-hmm. You can read all the Numbers 14 and 18, and then it goes on as you be reminded that Jesus did uncompromising in his commandments say forgiveness was the heart of everything he did. Jesus forgave. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to follow after Christ and we're men and women of God, well then we're going to have to forgive.
But also you also got to look at this though, Carol. I agree with you on that. But let's also look at this. And we talk about this off the air because the Bible also said you got to follow the 10 Commandments. And one of the 10 Commandments say, "Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery." I mean, I can go on and on. So my point is, even though we forgive this person, but the Bible specifically speaks about "thou shalt not kill." Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the Bible speaks about thou shalt not kill. And so that's one of the reasons why we've got to, if we're going to follow the biblical principles of it, do not kill.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to go to hell. That's the commandment.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a whole lot of commandments that not done when Jesus died on that cross.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got to obey the commandments, and it does say thou shalt not kill. So that's God who judges people, and it's God biblically who puts the people in the pits of hell, of a burning fiery pit that Christians talk about, and what Revelation talks about throughout the Bible, that burning pit that you will go in.
Yeah, you're right. Now, Carol, let's fast forward, because after the jury made the final decision about giving her 10 years, you say the reaction was mixed. Some liked it, the fact that she only got 10 years, and how was, I want to just keep it real, how was white people acting? And when you're looking at Amber
didn't have a lot of support. She didn't have a lot of family members was there.
Oh, for real?
Her mother was disabled.
I've seen that.
And yeah, bless her heart. And so it was not a lot of, and we had a lot of white people who really was protesting against Amber.
Right.
Because they're tired of seeing people that look like them killing blacks. So they came out. I saw a lot of white join with the protests.
Yeah.
With the anger. Hispanics too.
Yeah, I've
never seen nothing like that before.
Wow. Let's talk about this, because I was also told, where I seen it on the news, where they didn't have enough police officers out there last night when you guys was out there protesting. Tell us a little bit about what happened at the protest, and I also heard that someone from Lucha got hurt. Let's talk about that.
Let me indicate, let me get this straight.
Okay.
They had the whole task force out there last night.
What?
They had police, about 4 or 5 police helicopters. They had so many police officers all down. It has been the most secure, high security protest that I've seen in a long time.
Wow.
They had so many policemen out there to where the protest itself went well until a police officer pulled Safari Paul, who's from St. Lucia's. She's over here on a work visa. Her and both of John went to school together, but it was an all-girls school she went to, and both of them went to all-boys school. But they knew each other as childhood friends, and she's over here in America on a work permit. She's not a citizen of the United States. But that police officer pulled her. She didn't quite understand all of it, and he was wrong. It was wrong outdoors. Body slammed that girl and arrested her.
What?
I talked to the sergeant that was on duty over all of that.
Right.
And I personally let him know that I'm licensed as security and as investigator.
Right.
And I say they were safe, but it was other people that were out there that was high security as well. There was one guy out there that worked for the feds. And so there was no need for those police officers harassing the protesters because they were well secured. He told me and Dominique and the Dallas Nines, that they talked to us individually, that he was going to release her, but he lied. What's new?
Wow.
They lied.
So this girl is still locked up as of right now.
No, she was released today at 10:45 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
The Next Generation has funds, and they get it out. Dominique has funds, and so she's one of their protesters. So they had funds and money to get her out of jail. Bond money.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So you guys are also going to plan for another one. Now, also, I want you to talk about this too, because I want people to know the story and then we'll get back on. We'll get back on this right here. But I want you to give us the story about the Tina High case. The well, not Tina High, but the Carlos High case, because that case is, and you guys are still investigating that case too, right?
The case is still being investigated. I'm taking on the investigation case of why the cam video has not been released.
What?
We're asking and demanding that cam video be released. Angelica from Fort Worth Brotherhood reached out to the Attorney General. He did receive a letter back, and they did not give it back. We are getting ready to perform a protest. We're going to let you all know about the date. It'll be sometime this month. Demanding the release of that cam video. We're asking everybody to come out. This is Justice for All in memories of Carlos High. So it will be a platform that people can come and talk about their injustice. And we will talk about all issues of injustice.
I tell you what, when you get that day, you let us know, because we'll come out there and record it for TV. How about that? And we'll play we'll play the whole thing on WDBS TV network.
I also want individuals to know that we're doing a movie. We're working on a movie. Well, I have a producer.
Get out of here.
We're going to be looking for actors, actresses, and also singers. What? The movie is going to be about a white man when he gets into trouble, showing that he got into trouble with the same crime that a black man get into trouble. And the movie is about that justice is not unequal. And it's going to show what the mama go through that's white with her son, and what a black mother go through with their son. So we're going to be looking for actors and actresses and singers to be in this movie.
Who is going to be producing this movie?
Who's going to be producing it is Donnell Ballard. Donnell Ballard is going to be producing it. He does movies and videos, and he will be producing it. And we're hoping that we're going to be reaching out to the Warner Brothers when this movie is finished. So we're going to be having auditions, and I will be getting more information about that. So if you're an actor and an actress, you have talent to sing, and you want to be a part of a movie called Injustice Is Not Equal.
Wow, I like that. I like that. So again, for those who just now tuning into us, we got Community Step Up organizer Carolyn, who does a lot of stuff in the community. She's all over the Dallas-Fort Worth. We're talking about the trial that happened on yesterday, where they given this woman 10 years in prison for a murder that she murdered this young man. And the fact that both the young brother gets up and hug this murder, that's what I'm calling her, because she's a murderer, and continue to get away with it. And my thing is, again, I want to talk about this real quick before we let you go. We got 3 minutes left, but I want to talk to you about this. What message are we sending to the police department across the country?
Well, the message that we're sending all together is the fact that it was a murder conviction. But it's also showing that you have a group of activists and leaders who are not going to keep silent. They're not going to keep their mouth closed. So with that hug, I encourage folks, don't let that be the reason that you stop standing up for justice. Let that be a reason, and let it be the beginning that we stand up and push even more, that we're going to get justice. We're not going to allow no distractions. We're not going to allow nothing to stop us. For taking a stand.
Thank you, Carol.
In 2019.
Yes.
We're going to let them know.
Yes. Preach,
as
Carol.
organizers, as leaders, as activists, as advocates, that we are not going to tolerate this injustice anymore.
Carol,
because we can come together.
Yes.
And we can stand together and fight this fight of justice.
Carol, have you thought about running for any kind of office? Because you are the perfect leader that Grand Prairie needs. A real leader in that city that Grand Prairie needs in that community. Have you ever thought about running?
I don't want to run. I don't like politics. See, because when you start getting into politics, well, then it limits you on what you can and cannot do. For instance, elected judge, let her true self come out by giving our husband a Bible. And let her true concept come out that she gonna hug Amber. So it's things that you can and cannot do, and you limited of doing something if you want to keep your position. So I like my job as advocating for justice. I like my job being a private investigator, because I investigate those who have been wrongfully accused of crimes.
It is time for the hottest TV show with Mr. Donnell Ballard. You never know who's going to be a guest on the show. That's right. Get ready. FTDJ say get ready. The #1 community program, Mr. Donnell Ballard, as he talk about what is going on in the community. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it too. Mr. Donnell Ballard, Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. to around Fort Worth. You already know that you're tuned in to the hottest show when it comes down to what is going on in the community. If it's today's top story news,